Got the groups. Everything is going. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna demo that. Um, Still a few kinks I gotta work out, but here's the new look. I'm gonna log in. Um, you can see everything is just like it was before, except it's a little cleaned up more. Now when I go to groups, I can see the groups that I have a membership in. I created these, so it says the role is creator. And you can see here the type of groups is friends and members, and the status is approved. I can create additional groups, um, and I can have different visibility. But if I use a public group, basically that has to get approval because everyone can see it. Also, too, just as a side note, um, all of the stuff that's out here that's trending is actually public, so anyone can actually talk about this stuff. This is not restricted. That's what this is. So anything that's trending, the whole community can actually talk about it. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually just click share, and you can share it with your friends and talk amongst your friends. So like if I wanted to, um, share what this guy was saying in Monument Controversy or something like that, I click share, automatically that's going to pop into my safe space, and now I can talk, and all my friends will see what's in my safe space. Only just those people can see it. It's not visible to anybody else. You can't click on someone's profile in here and see what they're doing. It's completely private. um, but going back to groups, if I now click on any one of these groups, I can go ahead and like say conservatives forever. I can go ahead, not that I'm a conservative or a liberal or whatever, but you can see here all the people that are members of the group. Those are your friends, right? If they weren't, I mean, you could invite more people, and I'll show you that in a second. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna create a new group, and I'm gonna call it social. Let's call it social justice warriors or something like that. And I can't spell today. So now I have this visibility. I'm gonna make this group a. Let's just leave it at friends and members. So I create this group, and the group gets created. I haven't done the recall yet to reload the page, but if I go back now, you're going to see there's another group, Social Justice Warriors. Now, if I click into this, you can see the group got created, and the default image here is just Marcus Garvey. So I can change it, right? So if I go in, I can change this to say if I want to use an image like this, right? I can change the image and load that, and now this has a totally different image, right? So now we have a different image. I can edit the description. I can say this group is all about social justice and making the world a fair place. Right? Okay. Right? Now, if I go back in and look at the social justice warriors, I see my description is updated. And like anything else, you can see here all my friends that are available. I can invite these guys. So if I want to invite this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, right? Now I've sent out all these different invites. So if I log back in as let's say Simon Spence, right? Spence. I log in, and I go to groups. Right? I'm going to see that I have an invite in the groups from Leo from Social Justice Warriors. So if I accept this now I'm in the group with that guy. So if I go to groups now, right? Go over to groups, I can see that Social Justice Warriors is here, and it says there's two members. Me and Leo are the ones that are in here. Um, if I log back out, let's just do and it'll aggregate all the people based on whoever's in there, right? So if I go back to the groups, Social Justice Warriors, I can't remember who else I invited. Sean Brown, Jay Smith, Orlando Pace, Brian Carson. So I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna do Jay Brown and Jay Smith, right? So I'll go Jay Brown, right? And we're gonna go in and we'll see that he has an invite, right? So he's gonna accept that invite, right? And that now he's gonna be a member of this group, right? We're gonna log out. We're gonna do Jay Smith. I believe that was the other guy. Jay Smith was one of them. So groups, and we go ahead and click accept, and now you can see he's a member. So if we go over to groups, go back to groups, we can click into Social Justice Warriors. You can see they're now four members, right? And it'll aggregate them. And the same thing, the same rules apply here, right? So now I'm logged in as this guy. If I want to let's just say I want to share an article or something. I can, I can say, you know, this is a test, whatever. I can post in here. It's just like works just like the regular groups, right? It's my post, so I can obviously delete the post. Um, anything I want to do. Now, if I go to, I'll go. Let me go to YouTube, and we'll just find a video, any video, and we're just gonna take it down. So Uncle Tom, this is perfect, right? So
There is a shortage of 500.
copy that down, and we'll paste that, and then we're going to go ahead and we want Uncle Tom to come down in here so we can talk about Uncle Tom. So now I say this is a lot of brothers today, right? Straight selling out, for real. Where's the floor? All right. So I go ahead and I post this, and now that's there visible. Now, if I go into my safe space, I'm gonna see that post as well, right? Because it's the group's just friends and members. So, that's there, and all of the other guys that are in the group, they see the same post. So that's the group feature. There's still some kinks and things that I need to actually work out of it, but it all works now, and I'm gonna get ready to do some more advanced features and also do the APIs so for the ads and everything that roll all this stuff in. But yeah, this is clean. It's getting cleaner and cleaner and closer. And like I said, I'm excited. I'm duplicating basically everything that's here. As you can see, I've pretty much taken you know a lot of what's there, but it works the same way. Even the motions when you move stuff, I've duplicated all that. You would not believe the amount of code that actually went into doing this. It's unreal, the amount of code that I actually had to write. But the crazy thing is, I wrote all this, and I started on 7/6. I believe it's 6/12, and it's now 7/3. It hasn't been a month yet. It's been about 3 weeks, and look how far I've actually gotten in rebuilding this entire thing. I mean, I pretty much have duplicated, all the features in here, pretty much, right? Even if I go in here, I click on this, we can do likes, right? We can like it, we can love it, aggregate it. If I log back out, I log in as one of the other guys that are in the group. It'll aggregate all his, it's do the same aggregation for him as well, so he can come in and he can say, "Oh, I love this too," right? And then you'll see it aggregate up to 2. I can comment. This is a test, right? And it'll show the picture of who commented, right? He can delete his comments or edit his comments. He can like his own comments just like anything else. I can log back out, log back in, right? I can see the same group. We can have the same discussions, social justice warriors. I can come back in and I can say, I like your comment. I thought that was cool. You know what I mean? Um, you know, awesome, whatever, right? So all this stuff works, right? Just like you expect it to in social media. I probably should get rid of the post button and just do it on enter. So when you just hit enter, it just goes in. That's what I'm gonna do. But again, this is all. I mean, it's all wired to do whatever we needed to do. And I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna stick it in the cloud, and I'm when I'm done polishing this thing, it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm also gonna make it so that you can actually change this banner if you don't like it. So there'll be like a row of colors here. You can click on a different color, and boom, it'll just change the banner so you can have a blue banner or whatever banner you want. You can fix and modify stuff. I mean, it'll be completely configurable so you can change it to make it look how you like. So when you're using it, it does whatever you want it to do. But yeah, sick man.